Bad news for us here at the prison. The enemy fell for our decoy base. With all the fake planes and trucks we had out, it must have looked to them like the Ocean Air Force was about to go on the attack. Day after day after day after day, they bombed us. Osea didn't give a damn. We weren't soldiers to them, so go ahead. Bomb us. In their eyes, we were expendable. Worth less than the fake planes in the bunkers. No biggie. While I made fake planes, they had me put together some working ones. Then, some genius at HQ decided we should send it up, so the base looked legit. Thankfully, we had people to crew them. It didn't matter what we were locked up here for anymore. Top brass needed pilots, and criminals were all they had. A crook, a gambler, an anarchist. Just your typical lowlifes. They threw each one of them in a cockpit and sent them up to intercept the enemy's planes. But in the end, it was all just for show. So, up they went, day after day after day. Today they tossed someone new into the mix. Wonder what he did to get sent here. My dad died flying for the Ocean Air Force. When your allies are surrounded, one of the most dangerous missions is giving them cover to retreat. Whoever signed up for that was a real hero. But even more dangerous than that was being the one who had to cover the rear guard's retreat. That was my dad's job, and one time, he called it off. Said it was too late for him. Said anyone else would have done the same. I found that out from a war buddy of his when he came to tell me how my dad died. The next time a retreat happened, my dad volunteered to be in the rear guard. Dumbass. He died all right. No one came to help. The news nearly broke me. Of all the ways to get killed, that's gotta be the most pathetic one ever. Am I right? There's a rumor going around about another inmate. A guy they brought here a little while ago. Get this, talk in the cell block says he was sent here because he killed Harling, the president of Osea during the last war, remember? He's the one that sent my dad on that suicide mission. He's the reason I had to go live with my grandpa, and why me and Gramps started building a supersonic jet. He's the reason I ended up here. Maybe I should give that guy a thank you note for killing him. Nah. God, I hate the smell of this place. It's all fake and lies and bullshit. It reeks.
이게 이렇게 이어지네, 내용이. 결국 나도 깜빵 갔다는 거 아니야.
Alright guys, I'll let you in on some juicy info. The new guy was found guilty by the International Union Peacekeeping Forces court-martial. He is the murderer of Harling in the flesh. His TAC name's Trigger. Now, as of today, he may be attached to the Ocean Air Force Base 444th Squadron. But that is just some symbolic bullshit. It doesn't really matter if he's Harling's murderer or not. Every last one of you has been incarcerated for one reason or another. You cons have an obligation to atone for your crimes. A few of you in the PMU know how to fly, and HQ needs to plug the deficit in our Air Force. So they proposed sending you guys on a reconnaissance mission to the Waiapolo Mountains. But that idea was flat out rejected. Nope, you'll be atoning for your crimes right here at this base. This base is a decoy designed to draw enemy fire, and as members of this base, you'll be taking hits from the enemy. This will allow our forces to safely prepare a counterattack.
Incoming!
Switch off that alarm. It's just the usual. I thought Zapland was supposed to be an isolated area. Okay, I'm gonna need a few aircraft to scramble.
Again?
Wonder how many we'll lose today.
Better than solitary.
How many can actually...
Enemy aircraft detected over the dummy runway.
We just need to make it look like we can put up a fight. Some of those piles of junk can at least take off. Let's get the guiltiest cons in the sky first. We'll start with Harling's murderer.
미친.
We don't expect you to down any bombers. But what we do want is to make them think that we've got an active base here.
비행기 4대. 기지 상공에서 비행기만 요격하는 거잖아. 미그 21 F104 F14에서 18은 안되고. 야 근데 F15가 더 비싸네. 왜 이러지? F22까진 아직 멀구나. 멀고도 험해. F104 슈퍼 톰캣 비행기니까 이걸로 되겠지. 이게 지금 지상 폭격이 아니니까. 지상 폭격이었으면 폭격 미사일을 갖고 왔을 텐데 폭격 폭탄 뭐라 그래야 돼?
Follow orders, Trigger. Taxi to the runway now. Check your altimeter and wait in front of the runway.
Control, would you kindly send me up first?
Spare 8, Champ, this is the control tower. You're not cleared for takeoff. Obey orders.
제 수들을 저렇게 보내버리면 탈출할 수 있지 않을까? 비행기로.
Watch out for Spare 8. He's forcing a takeoff.
I'll take up command. Any objections? That'll get decided in the skies. Touche.
Trigger, your call sign is Spare 15. Consider it your prisoner number for the air. Commencing deception and interception.
Spare 15, the runway's free. You have permission to take off. Go now.
My blood's boiling!
Toss the chump in solitary once he gets back.
If he makes it
Spare,
back,
can you land your asses
Champ's
grass?
gonna survive? Anyone want to bet on it?
Spare 15, takeoff confirmed. Altitude restriction lifted. Go.
So, no missiles again. The FCS is locked. Damn, you're good. Let's make this more interesting. Prisoners use nothing without supervision. Not even
Yeah.
a pencil. Here comes Harling's murderer.
야, 왜
He
아직도
shot
웨폰
2 missiles
디세이블이야?
right between old Harling's eyes. Always in the know, aren't you?
In this war, intel is a life or death matter.
Settle down. Excited to have another murderer with you? This is Bandar. Spare 15, I'm handling surveillance. The bombers
Runway
attacked the
misail.
runway are coming back for another round. I know it's just a dummy runway. You guys just
야,
need to
언제
make a
풀리는
lot
건데,
of noise. Make them
미사일
think there's
디세이블이.
fighters at the base.
Anyone got a smoke? I'll owe you one.
If any of you die, just think of it as you atoning for your crimes.
Much appreciated.
One more thing. Any aircraft leaving the operation area will be shot down. You hear me? Righto.
Numbers we can handle. Proceed with us. Scroll squadron, get into formation.
They're making some big holes. Killing them's gonna be a pain in the ass.
Spare 15, you're too far away. Time for sightseeing.
아니 미사일 날아오잖아.
Look undead. There's a juicy target.
Look at them. Blowing up a bunch of paper planes. The enemy seems to think our air force is concentrated on this base.
아니 언제 풀리는데 그래서 이 웨폰 디세이블이.
They're that convincing.
Shit, the enemy just hit the control tower.
Hey, what's with all the shaking?
There's smoke.
Send in the fire team. Not let the enemy get closer. Are you trying to kill me?
Shall I order them to shoot down all? Commander McKinsey? Damn it! Spare squadron, listen up. Shoot down everything carrying bombs. weapons free. You're cleared to engage. Show no mercy.
오케이, 미션 업데이트. 수호이네. 수호이 33?
This is the penal first. I decide when you die.
오케이, 하나.
All aircraft support me. Who's gonna dance to your line? I'll show you all how it's done.
어우, 씨. 추락할 뻔.
Mark 2.
저기 있다. 재빠르게 가서 재빠르게 쳐줍시다.
Spare 15, bandit splash. Trigger, keep an eye on your head count. You can compare later.
아, 나 4대야. 아, 5대인가? 나 기억 안 나.
Head to the next target. Radar pinged. Incoming hostile group detected. Take care of them. Righto. A bomber's at high altitude. Stop watching your own asses and look up.
야, 이게 미스라고?
In this unit, keep your tail marked with scratches. The more scratches, the more heinous the crime. They're called sin lines. You have 3 scratches, right, Trigger? Well, you are Harling's murderer.
Don't stray from your bomber.
좋아. 저거. 저 앞에. 앞에 저거.
Mark 2. All aircraft act at your own discretion.
플레어 뿌리고. 이건 됐고.
We're cut out. We can't break a leg. We can't.
빨간색 타겟팅만 잡으면 되는 거 아니야?
Get the hell out of here. Careful on the clouds. Radar doesn't work as well up there. We're losing escort. Hurry now. Finish the job and let's get out. No, we're in the front of it.
A monkey can do this work. Anyone up for some poker tonight?
그 친구들을 잡아야 되는데.
They fled into the clouds. Bingo! Direct hit.
좋아, 저거부터 잡자.
Focus on destroying the target.
Bandit on my tail.
나이스.
Mace is decent at what he's famous for. I wouldn't go that far. Targets that slow aren't a challenge. Don't let it go to your head, murderer.
Breaking off.
내가 쏜 거 아니라고 이것들아.
Multiple bandits inbound. They got bombers
저쪽에서
and
온다. 정면.
support.
All aircraft follow me. You too, murderer. Jeez, now he thinks he's squadron leader.
플레어 쏘고.
Someone help me out here. Enemy missile closing. Breaking.
Trigger, don't get shut down now. I got good money riding on your survival. Some guys
아,
are
뒤에
gonna
사람
make money
없어야겠다.
riding on you going down, so watch your back.
Spare 7, shut up. You don't need a yap to pull the trigger.
오케이.
Trigger again.
Make it to the target. On fire. We're going down.
Don't get excited. It's beginner's luck.
자,
Can't maintain altitude. Bailing out.
저쪽에 2대 오는 거부터
Pretty nice ride.
타겟으로
Pretty
지정된다.
good. Can't believe these things used to be scrapped. Just what kind of magic does she have up her sleeves anyway? I don't know what her problem is.
뒤에서 따라붙어야 돼, 뒤에서.
That's because she's
아,
a
젠장,
scrap
맞았다.
queen. Queen? More like a bad-tempered tomboy.
플레어를 썼는데도 맞네.
The targets are still active. Keep up the attack.
What the hell are you doing? Are you...
Wilco, Ben and McKenzie, please maintain silence for the moment.
The Trigger got most of them. Maybe even all of them. That was dumb luck, Tabloid.
Spare 15,
야,
don't take all the fun away from
수호이
your comrades.
미사일 자꾸 쏘네 쟤.
Get on the
Two targets remaining.
잠깐만.
Spare 15. What the hell are you doing? Attack.
This bastard wants a piece of me.
Spare 9 behind the enemy.
Evading missile. The enemy has escaped.
저걸 쏘자.
Drop your payload and maintain balance. We'll bail out after that. On to stand its ass.
Missile in the air. Heads up.
좋아.
Two targets remaining.
Why in the world would someone make a squadron of convicts? Gotta be some kind of reason. Now the paper-mache strategy at the base seems to be doing the trick.
자, 체프를 쏴주고.
Has an idea how to end the war. Cowboy, bandit on your six.
안돼 안돼. 저거는 옆으로 지나가기 때문에 좀 쏘기가 힘들다. 뒤에서 따라붙어야 돼. 뒤에서. 꽁무니
Spare 15.
엉덩이를
Stay
따라붙고
within the operation area.
엉덩이를 따라붙으십시다.
In position behind bandits. Payload and watch. Begin the attack.
Oh yeah. Let's do this. Spare 8. Watch your mouth.
Hit. Target still alive.
This is Spare 11. Launching missile.
One bandit left. Take him down now. First come, first served.
야. 좋아 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 좋아. 된 것 같아. 좋아.
All targets confirmed eliminated.
Hell yeah. Still alive, Harling's murderer? Then dinner's on me tonight.
Cut the chatter, Spare Squadron. Mission complete. RTB. Trigger's still
좋아.
with us. Must have the devil in his corner.
야, 내가 죽인 거 아니라고
What
할린.
happens if the one you've bet on dies while landing?
Then you win. So what? You're not done?
Just checking.
Spare 15, this is
Well.
the control tower. Make your landing check. We don't want a wreck blocking the runway. Spare 15, you have permission to land. Wind conditions are calm. 3,000 meters. Too
조금만.
fast. Lower your airspeed.
아, 진짜.
Raise your
Landing,
nose.
landing.
You're too low.
엔딩.
1,500 meters. Heading is good. Stay on course. Lower your
예전엔
nose. You're too high.
그 뭐 이륙하고 착륙하고 이런 미션은 없었는데. 터치다운. 좋아.
At least you're down. Careful with the aircraft next time.
I lost a lot of money for that trigger. Don't forget.
Spare 15, the runway's free. You have permission to take off. Go now.
좋아 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 좋아. 아, GPB가 저거의 약자였구나. Guided Penetration Bomb.
Did I say you could take down the enemy? Throw anyone who disobeys into solitary.
뭐야, 아깐 격추하라며. 근데 왜 독방이야? 어이가 없네.